Shouts out to the pack. It is Pack here,
aka your mama's best friend.
I'm doing the roster update, go to Twitter, check reactions kind of video today. I'm a little late though, because this was back in Thursday and now it's, Monday. So I took a little bit, I'm sorry, okay? But I'm going to do that in today's video. Before the video starts, if you like rating content, discussion content, hey, join the pack and subscribe and leave a like on the video. Help the video grow. And now let's get this video started. Let's go to the post itself. So NBA 2K makes their bi-weekly post. It says Kyrie Irving is a 91 overall by 2K ratings standings, right? And here is a photo of him. Now, the reason why he had gotten this +1 is because he went nuclear. In fact, every game that he's been playing ever since the All-Star break, he's been going insane. The problem is he can't play at home, so he's missing most of his games, which is ridiculous, bro. You see how good he is, and then he can't even play. It's crazy. Now, the reason for it, we can debate all we want, but at the end of the day, it's crazy not seeing Kyrie Irving as good as he is play basketball. It sucks, right? Now, Rory immediately starts with the ratio. He says, Kyrie 91 and Tatum 89, question mark? And Priestley says Tatum is not better than Kyrie. So your point? And it got way more likes than Rory. But is Priestley right? Man, I did not know I was gonna have to start off with a controversial take immediately. Is Kyrie Irving better than Jason Tatum? And this is gonna need some stats to be pulled up and deep conversation, because it is not as simple as just saying, well, Kyrie has way bigger and better career and probably his numbers are better, so of course he is. It is not that simple. So we're gonna have to go pretty in depth to really discuss this, right? So let's start with Jason Tatum. In the last 10 games, Jason Tatum has been averaging 32 points in 38 minutes, but still really good points. Solid efficiency, 47% from the field's good, 38% from the threes, pretty good. It's not bad at all, for real. And then 7 rebounds, almost 5 assists, and almost a steal a game, with a couple turnovers here and there. Not great, but overall, the numbers are fantastic. He's been carrying the Celtics. In fact, the Celtics have one of the better records in the last 20 games than anybody in the NBA. So the Celtics are on fire. Jason Tatum is leading them and playing out of his mind. To me, this is a player that is automatically needs to be in the 90 overall club. Jason Tatum is no real debate here, a 90 overall club player, right? Now, whether or not he's 91, 92, or 90 is we'll get there, but I think he's definitely at least a 90. And then we have Kyrie Irving. So Kyrie Irving has not been able to play much, and he's obviously going to be inconsistent because he doesn't get a lot of opportunities to play, but he averages 27 points per game, 46% from the field, 43% from 3, which is way better. 5 assists, 4 rebounds, almost a block and a steal a game. So he's actually playing solid defense, at least stats-wise. He's very efficient, especially from the 3 compared to Jason Tatum, but the field goal percentage is the same. They have similar rebounding and assist numbers, and they both play around the same minutes. The difference, though, is that Kyrie is the second option, and Jason Tatum is the number 1 option. So even though Jason Tatum's numbers are technically better, ever so slightly, Kyrie Irving's role is not as important as Jason Tatum's, but both of them have to share their points with another star. The Nets have to share their points with Kevin Durant, while the Celtics have to share their points with Jaylen Brown. Do you see what I'm saying here? So this is technically similar. Now, I think Kyrie Irving is fair to be a 91 overall, but I also am not afraid to say that Jason Tatum should also be a 91 overall. Do I think they're similar players? Do I think that one is better than the other? To be honest with you, I usually have a stance, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it's I wouldn't say Jason's better than Kyrie, but I also wouldn't say Kyrie's way better than Jason Tatum. So, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you there. But I do think that Jason Tatum deserves to be at least a 91 overall. And I think Kyrie Irving being a 91 overall feels right. So, to be honest with you, even though Priestley's getting a lot more likes here and is the more popular opinion, I'm not 100% disagreeing with Rory here. I usually don't try to get too controversial here, but I don't know. I don't think he's that wrong. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments below. Let's talk about it. Now, the next person is Max. Max says, W, not make James Harden a 0. What is this hate with James Harden? Why are y'all so mean? What did he do? All right, so we all know what happened to James Harden. He went to the Philadelphia 76ers because he basically just demanded a trade, essentially. And the situation with him and Joel Embiid is looking pretty damn good. I guess they just got destroyed by the Nets a couple days ago. But still, in the last 10 games, so now that Embiid and Harden are playing together, Harden's played 7 games for the Sixers, okay? He's averaging 23 points, which is solid. That's really good. 42% from the field is not great, but when you're averaging 41% almost from 3, it's pretty damn good. Almost 11 assists a game, almost 2 steals a game. Your free throw percentage is amazing, and you're getting fouled a lot with 9 free throw attempts a game. So, I don't know, man. I mean, these are pretty damn good numbers. I don't know what the hate is about James Harden, to be honest. I know that people think he's made a dumb mistake in asking to be traded and going to the Sixers when you had a pretty good team in the Nets. But to be honest with James Harden, if you don't have your second best player on your team being able to consistently play, you're not going to be looking good for a championship. But here with the Sixers, you have maybe an MVP in Embiid. You have Tyrese Maxey, who's averaging almost 19 a game. You have a pretty solid roster here. So because of that, I don't necessarily disagree with James Harden's decision on wanting to be traded. And I don't necessarily think that this is a bad move. And I don't think James Harden needs to be downgraded at all. In fact, James Harden is also a player I think that deserves to be in the 90 overall club. So, which he is, by the way. So, say what you want, but I think James Harden's actually doing pretty okay. Man, I'm getting controversial in this video. Who knew? Let's change the topic. How about let's talk about something that was actually getting a lot of likes. Jan says mods can do better plus undershirt, and it's a picture of Kyrie modded. And damn, that looks really realistic. And to be honest with you, comparing this to this, I gotta agree with him. The mods do a way better job, like not even comparable. And this guy replies, his name's Breezy. 2K has all the money in the world to make these graphics utterly amazing, right? And they just don't care. No way a random guy who's never met these players should be able to do better at home than a $1 billion company with thousands of dollars worth of equipment. And to be honest with Breezy, he's not wrong. But this is why. This is my theory why. Is that this guy made it by hand, right? He created this scan by hand. So it's going to look better because you can perfectly mimic something by drawing it by hand, right? When you use a scan, I feel like the scan isn't really getting the details. I don't know. I just feel like the scan isn't exactly working compared to these guys who are doing handmade models. So maybe you should do handmade models from now on, because these mods are doing better, and this is one dude. This is wrong. It's fucked up. But okay, that's it for this video. What do you guys think about the ratings? Leave it in the comments below. If you like the channel, please give it a sub, and I'll see you guys next time.